to a game today in this league. You can win 2 games. I get a bowl.
Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons.
We live, y'all.
We'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Air Force Falcons offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can...
There he goes! And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground, too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Puts it out of the air. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going for it all. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, I need you guys
Oh,
to
he
catch
dropped
that.
it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Fresno State's offense will have its first possession of the game. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Suarez. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, Hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder,
After
having
that,
met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass is well on target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Now the play fake. The sure hands, it's Otis. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. Turning it on. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Suarez. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle, it's Otis. He cannot get there, it'll be 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out.
All right, so that was 2 possessions.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the grab. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. Oh, and he cracks it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it along the sideline. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's McNeil. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense, because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to bully their way in. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Looking to throw. Make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. And the Bulldogs are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Hand off to the lone back. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
To the air, it's Suarez. Fires deep on the run. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. Not a very good punt under the pressure. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to bring it back. And the returner will be knocked down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive.
Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
That'd be nice. No, it'd be nice.
Push up
I could
front by
score
this
first.
offensive line.
Just one of these
Everyone
things.
playing in
I would love to
unison,
score.
driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Falcons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
One of the things I love about this offense is they love to go for it on 4th down. And we've seen it early in this game already. I think you're going to see it again here. They've got supreme confidence in their offense to be able to go get it done. And you get the feeling this is a big-time play in this game. They're able to convert this one. The momentum is squarely on their side.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. It'll be 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw it, Suarez. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield.
Going behind
And you've
people.
seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Bro, stop throwing over his head.
Junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working
The
well
hell?
behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. back open in the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McNeil. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs.
And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Suarez. Finds his big tight end. Turns it on in midfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. On the move. Makes a man miss. Gets away from one, finds room. Touchdown, Fresno State. And that one will give them the lead.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Fresno State 14, Air Force 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll give it to the back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Falcons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Suarez. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fresno State will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Suarez. Buys a little extra time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch
giving us a chance to get back into it.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Never where I need it to be.
The Falcons are rolling down the field. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout.
Are you going to try? You put a hand up. Something, bro.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll just down it right there. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He leaves it with the back. And he can't get past the 2-yard line, but at least they avoided going backwards. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Gonna run it. It's hard. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Looking to pass. It's Suarez. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And on 3rd down, QBs just have to play a little bit faster. You're anticipating blitz. You know you're probably going to have to get rid of this football just a little bit sooner. I think the quarterback held on to it just a tad long, and that helped lead to the incompletion.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And these people just can't catch.
Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And it'll be down right there.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to...
Turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got him downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Can't get him to the ground.
Right?
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Across the 25, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep
Little.
putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the
They need to catch. They need to catch.
So much. He's not
I
used
need
to
them to
this
catch the
offense.
ball.
They just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Really nice third down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture.
Oh, they blocked the kick. That's a live ball, and the defense has it.
You never know how weather affects the kick, and the rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration, getting back deep in the backfield, and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Off the play fake on first down. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it for a big play. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Go straight ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen.
The screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force. Lining up to add another.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Fresno State 21, Air Force 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a second to talk about Fresno State. A nice way to go into the postseason and eventually the offseason with a W, but the question is, will it be enough to keep the Wolves at bay?
It's a great way to punctuate the season. You just have to wonder, though, if there were too many L's on the schedule to keep this guy around much more.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole body of work, right? You finish strong, but what does everybody look at? Like, how many games do you win? Who do you beat is important, right? Do you beat your rivals? Like, there's so much more. Do you have the team's ear still? So there's a lot that goes into decision-making, but it was definitely a disappointing season.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Scanning the field, it's Suarez. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They go to the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Pulls and fired complete. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Fresno State will have to punt. Now on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Finley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested.
He's going to throw deep right side. It's caught. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has
But that's not a
expired,
touchdown? Challenge.
to pad the stats.
Challenge.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
November 11th for second.